on to our lounge area. Again, IKEA. I think this was fantastic furniture and they were amazing. They delivered that. I want to say it wasn't next day delivery, but I do want to say like we probably got it a couple of days later maybe. Like it literally wasn't that long. I was so surprised, and it came as one whole thing. We just had to, I think, put the legs on, and it's so comfortable. It's a sofa bed. So yeah, definitely rate fantastic furniture in regards to their customer service, delivery time, quality of the product. It was in the old house, it's in the new house now. It is looking a little bit worse for wear as I look at it now. There are a few stains on it, but do you know what? My house is not a museum. I have children and that's okay, it's life, right? So, but I am gonna get some fabric cleaner and see if I can spruce it up because I really do like this one. I think eventually this one will probably end up going upstairs into the game room because the one in the game room that we got from IKEA, no shade to IKEA, but the bottom, no shade to IKEA, 100%, shade to my son, 1000%. The bottom is coming apart and I know Junaid's been picking at it and now the foam's coming out the bottom. Yeah, this one will probably end up going up in the game room. The one in the game room will end up going in the bin, and then I might get a corner sofa here because the room, I'll show you again, because the room is super long, you kind of, if you don't have any barriers, it can kind of just feel like a huge long room. So I was thinking of getting a corner sofa smaller than that one though, and then whacking it down there in that corner with the L bit coming here, so it kind of gives a little two sofa areas. I don't know, when Ahmed edits this he'll probably wonder what the hell I'm talking about because I've not consulted with him, but he constantly says I do the most. But yeah, comment down below if you think that would be a good idea, or if you think that will make it too cluttered, or if you think that this is nice, it's open flow all the way through. Let me know. I'm not 100% sold on it. I know I do need a new one in the game room, so it might be this one or it might be a completely different one. So yeah, this is this little loungy area. It goes straight out into the garden, which is really nice. Yeah, nothing more to say on that. Ahmed's desk area here. If you do hear screaming in the background, 100% that's my son. Just gonna close the door over for now. Like I said, this flows straight out into the garden, which is really nice. And a little table out there, that's our side garden. And then we've got, it loops around here. We've got like a long back garden. It's really weird. And this is the garden that I was saying, I feel like it's a communal garden because up here is like obviously railings and people can see through. So it's one of those things I'm like, every week, cut the grass, water the flowers. Because I just don't want to be that neighbour that, you know, has a dodgy garden and brings the house prices down. This is Ahmed's workstation. Love it. I didn't like it before. And I think it's because we had no artwork up there and it just felt a mess. So I love this area. I have recently tidied up yesterday his drawers and stuff. So they're looking a lot tidier than they were, which is really cool. And also there is a little bit, as you can see, these wires here. Ahmed's gonna buy the drill bit so he can like drill through the desk, so there'll be a hole at the back somewhere, like back down, yeah, down there somewhere. There'll be a hole and then the wires will go down and then they'll feed down into there. So this is just a temporary fix. As you can see, it's also not working as a temporary fix because it just keeps coming off, which is super annoying. But do you know what? Anything I complain about in this video, just take it with a pinch of salt. I'm super grateful for the life that I have and I know how fortunate I am. I just wanted to put that in there. All those wires down there that are on the chair actually belong in a wire box down on the floor, but Junaid's got the wire box for his water fight, so at the moment they are just on there. So sorry about that. Yeah, and this is where Ahmed, during term time, as you guys know, or if you're new around here, you may not know, my husband is a primary school teacher, so probably gets home about 5:30, and it's from 6 o'clock till maybe 9 o'clock. That's where he lives. He lives right there. Marking, planning, preparation, checking emails, talking to colleagues, all of that stuff. So for those people who think, oh, I'm gonna get into teaching, it's an easy gig, you get loads of holidays off, they do get loads of holidays off, and he's on a holiday now, which is fantastic. But also we worked it out, the number of hours he works per term time, he actually gets paid about the same as somebody who works in a supermarket per hour. If you work at the number of hours he does during term time and balance that out across the year against his salary, he actually gets, teachers actually get probably about the same as somebody who works in a supermarket based on the number of hours that they do. A lot of us are fortunate when we come home from work, we can clock it off and then that's it, and then you go back to work and then your job is there again. Teachers, I don't want to say don't have that luxury, because I do know teachers that don't put in the hours that Ahmed puts in, but I also know there's so many teachers, and you know who you are, somebody who just taught my son as he left year 6, you know. You guys put in so much work and you go above and beyond all the time, that you do end up, when you work out your salary, getting paid the same as somebody who works in retail. So it's not all holidays and time off for teachers, that's for sure. That said, I'm going to be livid on the 4th of January when I go back to work and my guy's got another 5 or 6 weeks off. I'm not even going to say I am going to be a complete hater during that time, but you know, when I get home from work and I'm home from work and I'm sitting on the sofa living my best life, do you know what I mean? I'm sure Ahmed's a hater then, so you know, it's all relative. Oh, I did skip. Down here we are going to do a what I got for Christmas, so that doesn't normally live there. That will be in everybody's room or wherever it needs to be, but that is a what I got for Christmas. We're going to do kind of our highlight of our presents, so that's up there, down there for that. This art, as we've shown you before, is this one here. Is a Saffron special. Saffron did that. And we've been looking for something for so long to go in the middle, and I toyed with a mirror, I toyed with other bits and bobs, and one of the kids in Ahmed's class, how amazing is that? One of the kids in Ahmed's class got him that as a, I think they were leaving or as a Christmas present, because he teaches years 5 and 6, so some of the kids are staying on, some of them are leaving. So whoever it was, thank you for that. It's really, really nice, and it's definitely got pride of place in Ahmed's office, in his little mini office area. So yeah, thank you. Over here is our pantry. In those two, I'm not going to show you because it is chaos after Christmas, but like I said, it hides a lot of sins. That at the moment is our pantry, and that one is our games cupboard and stuff like that. I'm not going to show you, like I said, because we have just had Christmas and I don't want to violate myself by showing how much of a shambles my cupboard is. There's our clock, again, from the old house. Stools, again, from the old house. Fruit bowl, medicine jar, box. Both my kids have eczema and hay fever, so daily they have things to help them with that. And also Daniel is very fair, so he obviously has to put sunscreen on every day. Double sink, again, just done. There's cleaning products, dishwasher, fridge, freezer, and then nothing special, just the usual kitchen. So I try not to get my neighbour in. Usual toaster, kettle, hob, and then I just try to be a bit fancy pants by doing this with my cricket machine, by putting porridge on there just in case I couldn't see what was inside. Pasta, spaghetti and some nuts. Oh, here comes Junaid. You okay?
Yeah, I just need to go pee.
Oh, okay. Enjoy. Make sure you wash your hands. Okay. And then here is one of my Christmas presents. Spoiler alert, that's what Saffron and Daniel got me for Christmas, the teapot. But you'll see more of that in our what I got for Christmas. A couple of recipe books. One I borrowed from work, so I need to take that back in the new year so someone else can use it. Another vegan one, and then our microwave and our bin. I definitely want to get a new bin. That was the only thing about this house that I actually didn't like. And again, first world problems was there's nowhere to put your bin except for out. I feel like it should be built in, but clearly not. And then in here is the laundry room. Again, nothing fancy pants. Candle collection is up there. Garden stuff is up there. Junaid is here. The sink is there to wash your hands.
Oh yeah.
The soap is right there.
By the way, Mum.
Yeah?
Make sure to check out my YouTube channel.
Hey, no free plugs.
I can plug if I want. I'm your son.
Okay.
And also, I'm gonna go in the pool later today.
Okay.
Because it's still really hot.
Okay, you do you, boo.
It's 31 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Do it to class.
Who prepared for that?
Colors.